Hello everyone, I am GCROCK and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be doing a build video today. I made this build last week when I did my inventory management stream. I wanted to put together a glass cannon build with a bit of survivability and I had an idea. So this is it on screen now. But before we get into it, I'm going to show you some gameplay of the build. I've been using it on my raids in the past week on PlayStation. So I'm going to show you some footage so you can see the build in action, how hard it still hits as well. It hits as hard as my normal glass cannon build, even though you can see 6 blue rolls on there. So it's pretty decent. I liked it. I've been enjoying using it. I'm going to show you the build today. Before we get into the gameplay, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit the like button and consider hitting subscribe for more content from me. I cover a lot on the Division 2 and I'm going to be covering more Division 2 content as the new updates go live and Heartland comes out. So you're going to want to click subscribe if you want to watch that. And also, once you are done with the video at any point, we do have a fantastic gaming community. It's a huge Division community. We've got a lot of people in there and the link is in the video description. So go and check that link out before you do leave this video today. But I'm now going to let the gameplay roll and let you see this build in action. If at any point you want to skip the gameplay and go straight to the build, I have linked the timestamp in the description as well.
We got him, yeah. Okay.
We got him.
Yeah. Okay, slow. Yeah, okay.
And we are doing damage to Lucy, so like, it's rare you're not going to need to shoot, buddy.
Yeah,
Just trying to reload like now.
Oh.
There you go.
That's
it.
Yeah,
Burn him,
yeah,
burn him.
Yep. There you go. Nice. Okay.
What did you do? Window.
Where are my ants?
Tommy, have you run away?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Do you need me? I killed them.
Oh, thankfully not.
Okay.
But there is some ads in the middle.
Yep. I'm gonna take care of that.
That's out.
Boomer and 10.
Run, guy, run!
Start looking for boomers, guys. Boomer on 4.
I've got him.
Boomer on 1.
Down.
Okay. Counter
Give
in.
me a second. Need to pick up the FCC.
3, 2, 1, in. I covered you.
Thank you.
No
I got
worries.
it.
We have 1 minute to boomer coming, so no problem. Plenty of time.
This raid is heavy. It's not like dark hours.
Yeah, it's heavy, man.
No,
Right.
this is something else.
Stay there now. Stay there on this. No. Oh, why is she moving?
Oh.
I don't get why she's moving. I hit her with the sticky and she should stay there, but she's not. So I've got the eye though. Oh.
Oh, shoot, man.
Sniper, right?
Now we're leaving the next rocket on the floor here.
Sniper.
It's saved.
Yeah, we just get the rocket guy spawn. Saved. Go to the middle.
Just jump.
Bring your girlfriend's Colonel.
Yep. She's coming over here.
Wait for it.
T, come out of there. Watching.
Just stay close. Stay with us.
Stay close.
In,
Right.
In.
Go back in.
All right.
Last phase.
Yep. Sure.
Hopefully.
Oh, nice sweet dream.
Stay there.
Best gun to run if you're a healer.
I like the
Big guy to the
Scorpio.
right.
Yeah, no, I'm shooting him. I got all kinds of other things over here though.
Oh,
I mean, like ads. Oh, freaking yang.
There
This
you go.
guy was not supposed to be able to
Oh,
jump.
shit.
He's heavy.
You're
I'm
right.
down.
Plummeting down, eh?
Yep.
It's a double kill.
It's
I mean, it would
alright.
be nice if he died alone. I died with him.
So I'm glad I went down with you.
Flame bear
Second
son.
blow my behind you.
Oh shit, I'm going down here.
Don't lose the flow list on tarmac. Can't do that.
Okay, so here's the build. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'm really enjoying using this right now on the raids, and it could be more than just raids. I think this is like, I love Glass Cannon, and I was saying to the guys when I've been streaming recently, I think this is like your solo Glass Cannon build, because when you run Glass Cannon, it's not always the best thing to run solo, because you like one shot from death. If someone flanks you, you don't notice that you're dead, and you run out of medkits quick. Well, what this build does, you don't need to use medkits because it's got armor regen on it. That's what all those 6 rolls are. The armor regen rolls. We're going to show you the build in full now. As normal with my normal Glass Cannon build, we go with the grenade launcher specialization. The reason for this is the 5% damage to target out of cover that it gives you, but also you can survive an explosion every 60 seconds. Now this is very key on both raids because there's explosions going on, and it's very clutch when you're using Glass Cannon, with this, especially perfect Glass Cannon, you're taking the 60% extra damage. So that's why we use the grenade launcher specialization. Doesn't matter about grenade, whatever you want on there. I go concussion for the raids because that's what most people use. The primary weapon that I use is the Eagle Bearer. Obviously, if you watch me on stream, you know this is my favorite weapon. There's better ARs out there for some other people, so use whatever AR that you want to. But I love the Eagle Bearer. It's hitting at 123.5k total damage there. I've got it maxed out. Comes with the Eagle Strike talent that we all know what it is, and tenacity, which kills you a lot. But I love it. With the Eagle Bearer, like if you not a fan of it, try using it again. Like honestly, what I love about this weapon more than anything is the stagger that it gives. I think the Eagle Bearer and Glass Cannon go together so well. I face tank with Glass Cannon because of this weapon. When I'm shooting something, it doesn't shoot back because of the stagger. And I know other ARs hit harder, but it don't quite give that stagger that this gives. It also beams from a distance as well. Such a good weapon. But use whatever AR you want. The secondary, I go to Baker's Dozen. Classic M1A is better for people that can aim and struggle. So I go to Baker's Dozen. It comes with a perfect lucky shot, where obviously if I miss shots when I'm in cover, they are returned to my magazine, which is really good. It's got damage to target out of cover rolled there, got crit damage on it, rifle damage, all maxed out. It's godly. It's a great weapon and I love it. Classic M1A with Boomerang or Rifleman, you know, they're going to be hitting a bit harder than this, but I do like Perfect Lucky Shot. The sidearm that I'm using on this build is a TDI card custom. I use this on most of my builds, and that's because it gives you a skill tier. Now, I forget to do it most of the time, but the idea of it is that if one of my teammates is down, I can just switch to this, drop my hive, it gives me an extra charge, so that hive will get my teammate up, and then I'm able to pick my hive up. So that's the idea, and that's why I use it. But I normally forget, if I'm being honest with you. It's a good thought, though. The build looks like this. So you can see we got 3-piece Providence. Now, I might switch this up. I've got loads of different ideas of how to build this. These are the pieces that I had available when I want to put this build together before stream the other night. And it works great. But I'm going to switch it about. If I do amend this build in any way, we'll do another video. But with 3-piece Providence, you probably know you get headshot damage of 15%. You get crit chance and crit damage. Okay, 10% and 15% there. This mask that I got on, I've got weapon damage maxed out. I've got crit damage maxed out. I've got 12% crit damage mod on it. And I've rolled armor regen on it. We've got that as a max roll as well. And that's going to be familiar across the whole build. That's what I'm trying to get here, armor regen. The chest piece is the sacrifice, which comes with perfect glass cannon. All damage I deal is amplified by 30%, and all damage I take is amplified by 60%. Now, if you don't like glass cannon, this build can be changed very easily. You could just find a different, like a normal Providence chest piece, and get something like Obliterate on it, okay? Obliterate's a very good damage talent, so you do need to charge it up, but it hits a little bit harder than glass cannon, I believe. So people have told me, slightly. But I love glass cannon. I love the on the edge feel that it gives you, and that's why I always run it. You can also, any talent that you want, really, you can go unbreakable. You can make this build an unbreakable build if you wanted to. Again, even more survivability there. Go with whatever talent you want, but I love perfect glass cannon, so that's what I go with. The holster is Providence again, the third piece. We've got weapon damage. Needs a bit of crit damage optimized on that, and I've got max armor regen. So the other pieces that I go with, we've got the Seska backpack. The reason for this is that it gives me 10% crit chance. I've already got that on the Providence pieces, but I've got no crit chance rolled on the build, right? So I need Seska to give me that extra 10%. You'll have a look at the stats in a minute and how much crit chance I have on the build. But it's got weapon damage that I need to optimize still. I got crit damage rolled on. We got armor regen that needs a bit of optimization. A critical hit damage mod, which we also had on the chest, by the way. And we've got the vigilance talent. So with vigilance, increases the total weapon damage by 25%. Taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. So some people don't like that because it's being disabled. But to be fair, when you're running glass cannon, if you take damage, you're pretty much looking for cover anyway. You know, because you're dead if you don't. So, you know, by the time you've found cover, the 4 seconds is up, you got the damage back again. So I wouldn't worry too much about it if you're running glass cannon. Other good talents to go there could be composure, maybe, so you get extra damage when in cover. But whatever you want, really. I love vigilance. The gloves is Fenris because we're running an AR, so it gives me the 10% assault rifle damage. Weapon damage is maxed out there. Critical hit damage is maxed out. We got armor regen on there. I need to optimize that a little bit. And then the final piece on the build, and which is key, to be fair, you could go a better piece here like Grupo and get more crit damage if you wanted to, or you could go Fox's Prayer to get more damage to target out of cover. However, what's key about these knees is the 1% armor regen. They are the Emperor's Guard Murakami Industries knee pads. Now that 1% armor regen is needed. Like you would have saw in the footage at times, the armor regen is not that quick. Without this 1%, it'd be even slower. It's quick enough and it's nice. Like within, I'd say about 10 seconds, I can go from no armor to full armor. But without this, that 10 seconds is going to be increased. And I think this is key to the build. You get 20% skill duration, which isn't the worst thing in the world, especially if you're doing the Iron Horse raid, because on Iron Horse we use decoys a lot. So it gives that 20% duration, which is really good. And your turret duration as well for using turrets. So it's not a wasted attribute there. I got crit damage rolled on as well with weapon damage. This comes with a skill tier, so you will want to roll a skill tier off to get weapon damage on, which means this will be a bit of a farm. I bought these from a DZ vendor a couple of weeks ago, and I got lucky with them, and yeah, they're perfect for the build. So there's 6 pieces. And the skills I run, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing Iron Horse, as I just discussed, I use a decoy, but I'll switch that out to an assault turret for other things as well, like definitely on dark hours and some moments on Iron Horse too. Whatever skill you want, I always use a distraction skill. And then a revive hive. You're quite likely going to go down with glass cannon, so you know you want to be able to pick yourself back up. I have 2 playstyles. I have a playstyle for when I have the revive hive active. I have a playstyle for when it's not active. And that is the build. Before we end the video, we will have a quick look at the stats. I just want to show you one mod on the Eagle Bearer, which is another reason why you might want to use it. If you're not using the Eagle Bearer, make sure you get some crit chance mods on it. You can see there that it comes with 10% critical hit chance on the optics. Okay, that's quite key. You got no crit chance rolled on this build. You do need crit chance. So make sure you're stacking into that on the weapon mods. And the stats look like this. You don't get a hell of a lot of critical hit chance. You only get 40%. but I'm using this mainly for raids, and in my raids I have at least one person running the Coyote's mask. Normally two, like we generally run with two, which means I'm always getting extra critical hit chance from my team, up to 25%, I believe. So I'm always getting more than 40%. Now I don't always get the 25%, but if I do, it's capped out at 60. I'm always getting the 10% now. So I'm always running a 50% critical hit chance, and I've got 180.6% critical hit damage on the build. And you saw in the gameplay earlier, if you never skipped it, I'm hitting very hard. I'm hitting as hard as my normal Glass Cannon build with all red. The only difference is that it's maxed out at crit chance, whereas this isn't. I'm taking advantage of the Coyote mask though. But that is it for the video, guys. I hope you liked this build. If you did, let me know what you think in the comments. If you got any ideas how you would do this build, let me know in the comments. I'm always interested in your ideas. I use your ideas to make builds, so do go and comment them. But yeah, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe if you're new here from new content from me. And I'm going to be doing another build video next week. I'm very excited about that one. So yeah, make sure you check that out. And now we're done with the video. Do go and check out the video description for a link to our fantastic gaming community. You're not going to regret it. Until next time, thank you for watching this video, everybody. Stay safe and peace out.